I say that he's like the Boba Fett of Dragon Ball Z a lot because he is like insanely,
he's only like
insanely popular
for like one for the first time. He only came out once. The first movie came out, like, boom,
and it's just one battle. It's just a simple, straightforward story where they meet him and then he becomes he reveals himself to be really evil and psychotic, and then they take him down. And
it took all of them.
Yeah, and I think that's what gets people is like he took down every single person. Trunks,
with
future
ease.
Trunks, and Gohan, who looked like he was Gohan from the Cell Saga. Which was weird when I first saw it because Gohan transformed Super Saiyan for the first time in a movie.
It happens after Cell Saga, right? Yeah.
Yeah. This if you're gonna consider it.
No, when did this one take place?
I
think it took place between the.
I think it takes place in
before the Cell games.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Like I'm gonna consider this as being
because they're not Super Saiyan 2 at this point.
Yeah,
they haven't
in
turned
those
Super Saiyan 2.
7 weeks before.
It might have been during like the Frieza arc where they're trying to train. I think it might have been through there, even though the movies never make sense with the timeline. But still, they had to take place there.
The movies always just put in whatever works.
Just make it entertaining.
Yeah, just make it entertaining.
I just thought, cause like, do you really have time to go off this when you're waiting to fight Cell?
I'm like, yeah, I know. I was like, hey guys, we just came back from beating the legendary Super Saiyan. We still gotta fight Cell later.
What? Yeah, if they beat
Broly, at this point they didn't find that. Oh no, yes,
because if they beat Broly,
and future Trunks is there and he has the long hair.
Yeah.
If they beat
Gohan is preteen.
Yeah. If they beat Broly like that, wouldn't they be able to beat Cell easier?
Cell required Super Saiyan 2.
It's not like Cell is stronger than Broly, is he?
I have no idea. That's a good
question. It's because remember Broly lost because of technicality.
Okay.
Because remember when he got stabbed as a baby?
Yes.
That's where Goku hit him.
Oh yeah, that's right. With that one punch.
Reopened that wound. It reopened the wound.
It's poetic.
Oh yeah.
They won by technicality.
Okay.
And also the planet was blowing up too.
Yeah.
So really if you want to think about it, the fight really didn't end because of course we know now later on Broly comes back and he escaped. So technically the fight didn't end. They were just kind of forced to separate because the planet was imploding and
Broly just got hit. He just got hit because that.
And he was gonna come back
one
before
spot,
he got frozen.
and he just got frozen.
Yeah.
So
if he hadn't gotten frozen, he would have came back and
think about it. He came back to Earth, and they actually not even Super Saiyan 2 could beat him.
And he would have finished the job if he hadn't gotten frozen.
Yeah.
Trust me, he would have killed them.
Cell probably would have been killed easily too.
Imagine.
Because remember, Broly gets stronger and stronger the more you fight him.
Okay, well, I got a question. Does Broly ever come out like anywhere other than those 3 movies? Like, does he ever cameo in another movie?
No, I don't think so.
Because
they may mention him once because he said like, he's the strongest fight even ever since Broly. I think I'm not sure probably because I have to rewatch those movies.
Wait, is Broly in hell?
I would say so. And then in Fusion Reborn, when all hell breaks loose, I would assume like Broly would have.
Broly's probably an exception. They probably have him somewhere else.
Yeah, because I'm like they didn't.
Raditz never comes out again.
And then the TV show when they show Frieza and everything, they don't really show Broly there.
Oh yeah, in Future Reborn, that's when all the people from hell come into Earth, right? Even Hitler.
Yeah, that's what I thought because Renee was asking me like, what about Future Reborn? Like Future Reborn is.
Or is Broly not dead?
Hell breaks loose. Yeah.
They said they show Broly.
Or is Broly not dead?
You think that when Gohan?
No, because then Broly would have been there. He would have fucked things up.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's why they kind of accepted him. Like, nah, we can't Broly because Broly comes out. It's gonna be about him.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe King Yama probably puts him somewhere else.
Yeah, or probably saying like, nah, we can't intrude Broly because everyone's gonna want to see Broly.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
Just for movie's sake, like let's just not exclude him.
I mean, they wanted him. I mean, a lot of fans wanted him to be in the show.
Some people wanted like Saga out of Broly.
I know that's why they wanted him to be in the show.
That would have been interesting to see.
That would have been.
When I was a kid, before I saw the movies and before I saw GT, I assumed that Broly was a GT villain.
Well, they could probably do a. Now they have the the time jump and everything. They probably have a series where Broly's actually.
They could maybe if they wanted to.
Yeah.
No,
just an idea.
I'm not saying because it would be kind of weird. It would be like he was in the movies, now he's canon. But yeah,
he's more of the movie figure.
Yeah, he's a very popular Dragon Ball Z movie villain.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people would say
there's like Cooler. There's
a lot of people
Garlic Jr.
wouldn't consider him a villain. It is more of a tragic character.
He's a villain.
Because he did blow up that planet, man.
Oh yeah.
He's evil. He just had too much power as a kid. He just
maybe the fangirls think of him as just misunderstood.
A tragic character.
Yeah. Actually, it's more of the guys see him like, yeah, beat him up, testosterone.
I think that is why most guys and boys relate to this war. Like, I want to be Broly. I want to be
buff like Broly. Yeah.
I want to be able to not even run to my opponent. I want to just float there.
Even normal Broly.
He beats up people just not even by like really hitting them. Just like he just gets closer.
Like you said earlier, he doesn't even run it. He just floats back to.
He has a force field around it.
He has a force field of awesomeness.
He has Goku's on the ground, and then you see a vortex. Just goes, oh no.
One day I was wondering, like the way, like that scene when they're Paragus was talking about the past, about Broly. When you see Broly, like I guess is a teenager or like 14 years old or whatever.
When he's going crazy for the first time?
Yeah, like the first time you see him like normal, but he's like blowing the planet up. He's like really psychotic, like laughing out loud psychotic. And it,
LOL.
True Saiyan.
Yeah, and then it cuts to like future later when he hits Paragus in the eye. He's like all like taller and more quieter. Well, he's a lot more quiet. He kind of seems like he. Well, this is because I was high.
Oh
again.
yeah, you're talking about when he was asleep on the ground, like father.
No. Before that,
I was going to talk about that right now.
The moment before that, where he's like, he's already Saiyan, and he's like flying through space or whatever. But like, because okay, I was high, so I'm like, I was like, wait a minute.
We get it, Renee. We get it.
I was thinking that like, he not only because he's crazy, but he's crazy enough that he transitions to a certain type of crazy. Like he's the psychotic one, the opposite crazy, and he became even more crazier. Where you can notice that he's the quiet but the insane type.
What do you mean?
When he gets under control with the
because like he's
okay,
crazy,
I think what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that like
no.
Okay,
It's before he gets. It's before he gets the control thing.
You mean the first time they show him as like an adult and he see him like laying down?
Yeah, when he hits Paragus in the eye with his elbow.
When Paragus loses the eye.
Yeah, it's because okay, I was thinking like he's obviously when he was blowing up that earlier planet, he was like
he was in full
psychotic.
He was in full consciousness of what he was really aware of what he was doing.
I'm sure he was aware of all times, but I'm saying like
he seemed to be enjoying what he was doing.
The way they describe him is like the two types of psychotic: the laughing out loud psychotic, and then there's the silent but insane.
Don't mess with him.
No. Which is like it makes it a little bit more creepier because he just seems like normal and calm.
Are you trying to say he's a good guy or just saying he's the two type?
No.
Well, he's describing Broly from the two different psychotics.
Okay,
forms of psychotic. Yeah,
and I get it.
Hysterical psychotic to the quiet but insane.
I think he just needs something to make him.
Which
break.
I thought it was great. Because it makes it seem like being quiet and psychotic is a little bit more intimidating or frightening than.
It seems to me like the true Broly was the laughing psychotic one, because as soon as he gets free of the thing, then he becomes the psychotic.
But also because
one.
Goku's there for you.
And Goku's yeah.
Also, but the dad seen him though. The dad keeps saying that he needed that for because apparently Broly is laughing the one who laughs psychotic because his dad had to build something to.
Yeah, and when he's asleep, he seems like a normal person.
Yeah, he's like,
he's just sleeping. He's just dad,
or
father.
And then he goes, and then he smiles. He starts going crazy.
Yeah.
No, but when he hits Paragus in the eye, that little moment, that was before he had the scientist create that thing.
He was
just quiet. He was floating in space, quiet. But then he would just hit when he starts going like psychotic, starts laughing out loud.
Actually, he was already destroying a planet. That's why he's trying to stop Broly.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Blowing a planet?
Yeah, he was blowing a planet the other day. Broly, stop! Bah! He hits him.
Well, at that point, he wasn't destroying planets. He was just like...
Actually, I don't remember a moment where Broly's not doing anything destructive. Only the time when he's asleep and his dad's about to put in the thing.
That's the only time Broly, to me, looks like a normal person.
Yeah. Oh, other than that,
and it seems like maybe the restraint thing added into his whole psychotic break.
Yeah.
Because since his father was trying to restrain him, then it just makes him more mad, and then he grows even more angry.
Because he can't really control. That's controlling the whole time.
And then when Goku shows up and the leash breaks, then that's it.
That was it.
He's back to free and psychotic.
Even that's like this. The son is free. There's nothing I can do now.
Then he was gonna leave him there to die.
Oh, and then he kills him.
Yeah, and he kills him too in a messed up way.
Again,
and even but the one thing
is how fast Broly is. He just shows up in front of the pod and says, "Where you going, Dad?"
It's running a pod for two. There's only room for one. But Broly, though, he's psychotic, but he's not dumb the whole entire time. You think he's dumb because he's just psychotic.
You think he's just a dumb brute.
Yeah, but he's not.
No, he's not.
Where are you going, Father?
He's fully aware of what he's doing.
Yeah, he's fully aware of what he's doing.
Do you think if Paragus didn't try to leave the planet with, like...
No, it's that Broly would have killed him either way because he controlled him for so long. Because that's why he was scared.
That's why he was leaving. Yeah, he's like, okay, he's distracted with them.
And he's apologizing too. That I'm sorry, son, but I
well, it's his son, and clearly
he cares. That's one thing
Yeah.
you don't pay attention. Like he really does care for his son.
Yeah, he tried to save his son's life when King Vegeta was ordering them to kill him.
Yeah,
he's like, he could be a great warrior, please. And then by even questioning the king's rule, he gets blasted. Yeah, that's the kind of society the planet Vegeta was in.
Because Vegeta's a dick.
Because which one? The dad, the
both.
planet, or the son?
Well, the planet was okay.
The
planet didn't deserve to get blown up. Yeah, there's a lot of connecting history between characters in Dragon Ball Z, even in the past before Goku even becomes a thing.
Yeah.
There's King Vegeta. There's Vegeta himself when he's a little boy. There's Nappa. There's Bardock. Nappa, Bardock, and Broly and Turles. What's Father's name again?
Bardock. No. Paragus.
Paragus. There you go.
Don't worry, I keep forgetting the name.
Yeah, I know. I forget other things.
Paragus, Asparagus, Broly, Broccoli, Goku. Raditz.
Radish. Goku.
Radish.
You just didn't have it for Goku, did you?
No, well, no, it's actually
I
what
know,
the names are based on,
yeah.
vegetables.
The author has a tendency to,
Which is
naming characters, he's funny about it. Like all of the Briefs family.
Yeah, which
They're all named after like underwear.
Oh.
Mama, Dr. Briefs, Trunks. It's like all underwear related.
What about
Wait.
Gohan?
I don't know about Gohan. I don't know everything. I just remember reading when I was a kid that was the joke he was doing with the.
It's probably
I thought Trunks would be like named after, would be like after vegetables.
Trunks
Since
are named after
he is the Saiyans. No, I mean like since Vegeta is supposed to be like vegetables, all the Saiyans are like vegetables.
All the Saiyans are yeah, but Trunks is half human.
But he's also half Saiyan.
Yeah, but he has the purple hair. He doesn't have black hair.
But he has the same blood.
Yeah. Yes, he does. Okay, yes, he does.
Okay.
All right, yes. But he's also Bulma's son.
He's also Vegeta's son.
His name is Trunks Brief. He clearly has more control because he has her last
But
name.
he's also Prince Trunks.
Vegeta doesn't have a last name, does he? No, do Saiyans not have last names?
Apparently
No,
not.
but they have major titles.
Kakarot.
King
They have-
Vegeta, Prince Trunks.
Prince Trunks. Oh yeah, that was cool when he said that though.
Prince Trunks.
When Broly's father.
He says,
God,
you're
there
allowed
he
to
is.
Prince
Yeah,
Trunks.
you're allowed to come too. After
Prince
all,
Trunks.
you have royal blood too, Prince Trunks. Ooh, that's right. If Vegeta doesn't become king, technically Trunks is a prince.
It's just funny because a lot of the cameo characters go into the ship like.
I know, like you guys don't have to go, but okay.
The pig.
The pig. Well, Oolong was important in Dragon Ball in the first arc when it was just supposed to be
Transforming.
just that one story. Yeah.
You seen Dragon Ball or not yet?
I seen episodes of Dragon Ball.
You should
but
watch
just
Dragon Ball from
various.
the beginning.
I should.
It's
It won't be.
pretty
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
Yeah, I know.
Especially since
I
you
really
know
like it.
Dragon Ball Z, you'll be able to catch all these little like
Oh, no.
foreshadowings, I guess.
Yeah, if
I
you look
love-
at it, you'd be like, that makes
'cause
sense.
I
But
really-
like one
That's
thing
all I
about Dragon Ball that everyone's surprised about Dragon Ball is the fact when Goku's like, why does Goku able to learn to attack so easily? It's because the Saiyan. Saiyans develop easily develop into
You've
attacks.
seen Dragon Ball Z, now you know how powerful he is.
Yeah.
And why the reason is.
Like even King Kai mentions it too. Like he just picks up the Spirit Bomb like instantly.
what does Goku use to defeat the most powerful villain in all of Dragon Ball Z? The one thing that never worked before.
Yeah, but this
The
time
Spirit
this time
Bomb.
he put way more power into
Yeah.
it. Because remember, Majin blocked it at first, but
Yeah.
then thanks to the wish, he put more power. Like, all right, finally, wipe your ass out.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's get back to Broly because we're
Yeah.
gonna go again after. What were you saying about Broly, Renee?
No, it's about the way they show him as psychotic, like different levels.
Yeah, he's
of
like, he
psychotic.
thinks there's two levels. He like
Yeah.
There's two different types. There's like the
you
obvious.
really
thing.
put in like a lot of in-depth analysis
'Cause
on
I
it
was-
because you were high.
Yeah, because I was high. And I'm
I
like,
saw it like this.
I had to
I can't
rewind
blame
it.
him. I can't
I
blame him.
can't-
When you're in that state, you kind of do
'Cause-
pay attention and you put a lot of more emphasis on things.
I saw and I saw it like on my laptop, so I kept going back to it.
You didn't watch it on Toonami?
No, I watched. It was like 11 at midnight.
Oh, well,
like-
they
11 at midnight.
Yeah, or 11 or midnight.
11 or midnight. Well, I think it started at 11, didn't it?
It's no, I think no.
Because they passed.
It started
they
probably
passed,
like at 10.
Yeah, because they passed Attack on Titan first.
Yeah.
Because it's popular.
Yeah, it's very
And then
popular.
they passed the Dragon Ball Z popular character, Broly. In order to remind fans
I also
that,
had headphones
no,
on, so
No, you're not up to this level yet.
I saw it. And it was
Yeah,
headphones
Dragon
on.
Ball Z is just.
it's just a tell.
It's probably one of the most. Actually, it's the most popular anime there
think it
is.
is,
I
too.
believe so.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, yeah.
I think
Dragon
so.
Ball in general.
That's probably one of my favorites. Not my top
the
favorite,
favorite.
but I could understand
I think-
why everyone says it's one of the greatest.
Really?
in
I think-
period.
I think a lot of people.
You already know what's my
who
favorite.
Don't watch.
Oh.
I think a lot of people even don't watch anime. They still know Dragon Ball
Yes,
Z.
that's the thing.
That
People,
is-
that's what
that's
got people.
attracts,
That's what
yeah.
got me introduced to anime.
Yeah, it's usually like a lot of people's starter anime.
That didn't count
Yeah.
with you, Bob.
Well, when I was in high school, whenever we would talk about anime, and then of course I would take
Dragon
Dragon
Ball.
Ball Z, and then
Like,
people
when
that
I-
are more into anime, they would always go, of course, Dragon Ball. Everyone starts off with Dragon Ball.
Like nobody, no matter what I tell you, nobody says anything negative about Dragon Ball Z because there's like they'll say something negative, but they're like, "Oh, the part with their super Saiyan is cool. It takes long, but it's cool."
Who cares? It's cool. Okay, it's really awesome.
So what was your okay? Let's start wrapping these up.
Okay, so
What was your favorite moment of the Legend of Broly?
Broly Legendary Super Saiyan.
The character exposition, the backstory. Every time they brought up Broly's backstory, I just really
Yeah, that
enjoyed.
was cool.
Yeah, what's cool? What was your
Because my favorite moment was, and this is gonna be random, but it was in the beginning when King Kai's and Bubbles, and all of a sudden they go from regular animation. For some reason, they turn into like painted still. They become like a painted
that
still.
part.
It just randomly turns into like a painting, and then King Kai's still staring up and his mouth is still moving, but. The animation just for some reason became like an oil painting. It was random, and I'm like, if they make an
That was
abridged
in the
version
beginning,
of
right?
the
Yeah.
And we
Legendary
talked
Super
about this
Saiyan,
in the
they're
previous.
gonna-
Remember we
I'm
talked
pretty
about
sure
this
they're
in our last talk about Dragon Ball Z,
What?
the series. Remember we talked about Goku? He was not there for work. He was there for Gohan.
That's right, yeah. And I was like,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right. He
Gohan
was there
thing.
for a school thing, and that was awesome. And at the end, they bring it back when
He's like, and Bulma's like, you like your hobbies are books and sports,
Or
okay?
Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi, my bad.
Yeah, Chi-Chi, yeah. And then he comes at the end, she just
Oh,
pops
but-
up. Chi-Chi, my hobbies include reading and playing sports. And then she goes, oh, and the movie just ends there.
Oh, he keeps repeating it.
It has to end in a
Oh,
comic relief
I
note.
like the part where he was just like when he was king. He's talking to King Kai while they're in front of the
Like,
people.
but Chi-Chi said I wouldn't eat.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking in front of everyone.
Yeah.
But Chi-Chi said I wouldn't eat. I'll make you food.
It's the equivalent of talking on your cell phone in the middle of a meeting.
Yeah.
He's talking mentally. Yeah, Goku. It's weird because Goku was busy with his own complete different thing. He
Yeah.
shows up to the story like halfway.
Yeah.
Like he comes.
This
comes
is
back.
about Vegeta and
It
It's
seems
all
like it was
King
more
Kai's
about
fault.
Vegeta, Paragus, and Broly.
it was only be them four,
yeah,
really.
And
and
Trunks.
yeah, and Gohan to a lesser.
It's because because they were trying to get Broly to destroy things to get Vegeta's attention, but King Kai got the attention too.
I'm in the middle a little bit. I was high at the first half of it.
Because
And then as soon as they say Vegeta, every
Paragus,
time,
right?
Paragus, yeah.
every time they say Vegeta is the one. Vegeta is the one Saiyan, the one Saiyan that can destroy everything. Or they put Vegeta on the pedestal because he's the
And then
principal
Goku's the
Saiyan.
forgettable.
And then, like,
the-
and I was
the
like,
thing-
no,
'cause
it's not,
technically-
it's
'cause
Goku.
Technically, the only one who really knows Goku's dangerous apparently is Broly because he hates him.
And Vegeta now because Vegeta's friends now. So it's like
Yeah.
he's full aware that Goku is the strongest Saiyan now.
And let's not forget how they transfer energy.
Oh my
Like-
god! I was thinking about that when they were fighting Broly. I was like, hey, if Chibi Trunks and Chibi Goten were here, they probably could make Goku the legendary Super Saiyan God.
That
And
is
then maybe that
right.
would have taken care of this whole Broly scenario a lot
Wait,
faster.
Who?
It took 5.
The Super
oh,
Saiyan
wait.
God.
No,
no.
Chippy who?
Chibi Trunks.
Who's Chippy Trunks?
Little Kid Trunks. The present day
Oh,
Trunks, technically.
Kid Trunks.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll save that for when we talk about Battle.
But at this point, that he's a baby. Remember, Trunks is a
yeah,
baby.
Trunks is just a baby. He just comes
Then I
out
can
as a
let him go.
cameo. No, of course not. Trunks just went just because Vegeta went.
Yeah, he's like, oh, God damn it, Dad.
I'll bring Dad back.
I promise.
Yeah, he's still looking for his approval. Poor future Trunks. He's never gonna get it.
Not that drunk, at least.
So, you think they should bring this? So now that they have this whole idea of bringing Dragon Ball Z back, do you guys want Broly in it?
They should give Broly a saga at least. Maybe.
I'm fine with the movies. Just Broly.
I'm fine with the movies too, but if they decided to, as long as it makes sense and as long as it's cool, because they, I mean,
You know what?
I hate to bring Broly Jr. back up again.
Can I say this? Instead of bringing back Frieza, I think they should bring back Broly.
You should get Broly to fight
Come back again.
Goku as Super Saiyan God.
Because Frieza's already been killed twice. Broly's been killed
3 times if you include Fusion Reborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, you see my point? Like, I probably would have rather seen Broly rather than Frieza because Broly's understandable why he got stronger.
Yeah,
I'd
but
rather see Cell than
More
Frieza.
popular.
Frieza's popular.
in
He's
the
in
saga.
canon.
Yeah, because they actually want to do the saga, so I understand.
Or you
and
bring
a
back.
lot of people say that Frieza never got a good
Goodbye.
a good goodbye technically because there
What are you talking about? He got a whole
He got
series.
sliced by. He got
I
sliced
know, but he
by
just
Trunks.
randomly shows up on Earth and then Trunks shows
It
up.
was just
and kills him.
introduce
Yeah,
Trunks,
that's
though.
I
it.
don't know. I'd
Just
rather
to show how
see.
strong Trunks was.
I'd rather see them bring back Cell or Raditz and make him Super Saiyan.
Well,
than
Cell
Frieza
has
again.
been mentioned a lot.
Bardock.
Huh?
Or Bardock.
Bardock's already caught in the past. He's dead.
I just
What
want
about-
I just want Goku to meet him.
What about future?
He
past?
did meet him.
I know, but like actually meet him, not
He
a
did meet him.
hallucination, not a hallucination.
Yeah, no,
What
it wasn't
about-
a hallucination. It was actually the dead.
What about future past?
I mean, Renee was asking me, does Goku meet him?
What about-
No.
like they brought future Trunks from an alternative timeline. They could bring Bardock from a alternative timeline.
You know what? I wouldn't mind watching any of those things happen.
Because what if,
bring,
like-
bring Future Trunks back so he can do something for some reason.
Just
What
one
if-
last
what if-
movie.
yeah.
Actually, it should be one last movie.
What if-
Future
all
was
the
back,
characters.
Bardock,
What if there's,
Broly,
like-
Raditz,
what if there's,
Garlic
like-
Jr.?
What if there's like a different
Garlic
timeline
Jr.
where Frieza destroyed the same planet, and then I don't know, Dad
Well-
Goku, something happens and Bardock comes to
We
look
can
for him
talk
in this
about
timeline.
that yet. Yeah, alternate timelines. Interesting point.
Yeah.
But Broly. Broly is a massively popular Dragon Ball Z character. He is beloved by everyone. I'm a part of that now because I loved it when I saw it now.
You're like reminded of why Broly's so
yeah,
awesome.
it made me realize why this character is so popular.
I may go watch it when I get back home.
I may watch it later too, yeah.
I'm done
But
with
it's
Dragon
not
Ball
the
Z.
same. It's not a Toonami though. I want the commercials there so I can go to the bathroom.
Yeah, like you say, like
But there wasn't that many commercial breaks, were there?
there was not.
No, I was waiting like
There were like
I gotta
4
go to the
or
bathroom.
5 commercial breaks.
I
Probably
had to go to the
most.
bathroom so many times.
And they're like, wow, it's still going.
Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, Goku shows up just randomly. Like he goes to King Kai's planet, obviously, and then he instant transmissions
Instant
himself.
transmutes, you could say that.
Transmutes himself to the quote unquote new planet Vegeta.
Yeah.
And then that's when he just randomly meets up with Vegeta, who doesn't give a shit, and then he meets Broly, who does give a shit.
Yeah, he's like,
but
the first time he sees it, like, he notices who it is.
Exactly. And then Goku stares him down too, like, First he's regular happy Goku. Then as soon as he starts switching, he's like, he senses his energy.
Yeah, like,
he knows this guy's not to be trusted.
Like, and even Perry is like, what's going on here?
Yeah, he didn't
no,
know
they
about
find,
Goku.
they find like, wait a minute, don't tell me.
Yeah, he
He realized that at one point too.
Perry was not aware that Goku even existed enough for him, let alone.
But he knew about a crying baby though. He knew about that baby.
But it was Kakarot's boy.
And he finally realized.
I mean, it was Bardock's boy. Sorry, Kakarot.
Perry has actually realized that, like, oh no, it's Kak is the one who couldn't let him sleep. Don't tell me that's the reason.
Yeah, when Goku shows up and then Paragus looks at him and he just knows it's Bardock's son.
Yeah.
Bardock's. And again, Goku just doesn't acknowledge it.
Who?
Yeah, he just, I don't care. This in the past. I'm focused on the here and now.
Alright, so yeah.
Well, I was going to actually say something else. The Goku just shows up, and there was this great thing that they did. Again, I'm praising Toonami right now.
Go ahead.
Toonami, every time they would go to commercial breaks, they would show a clip, and the
robot,
what's his name? The robot?
Oh, Tom.
Tom, yeah. And then Tom says something like, "We'll be back with more Broly and Dragon Ball Z." And they show a clip. The clip that I love that they showed was when Goku just sits there. He's like, "Oh hey Vegeta," and then Vegeta just kind of rips him off. Leave me alone. Okay. Yeah, just,
they
hey,
that kind of
Vegeta.
relationship.
Yeah. Hey Vegeta, leave me alone. Okay.
You think he's like a subordinate, but he's not.
Yeah, and Goku doesn't ever feel bad. He's just all right.
Because he's always grew to that moment that he's like, yeah.
Every time they go to commercial break, they would show that scene. It was like, hey Vegeta, and then basically say, fuck off. Okay. Fine. And then he meets Broly, and again, awesome scene.
Yeah. Your favorite scene was, of course, the backstory between Paragus and Broly.
Yeah. If I'm not gonna see the King Kai one because it's funny, it would be the first time Goku sees Broly in that hallway, and then Broly starts getting agitated and everything, and the fight scene, obviously, when Vegeta finally joins in the fight.
A cool scene too for me was when Gohan's hanging from there.
Yeah.
Broly's not only after Goku. He's like, I'm gonna go for your son first.
Yeah.
He's trying to make him suffer. He's like, I'm going after your son.
How much do you
I know,
love your
and
son?
the imagery of just Gohan hanging there.
Yeah,
is
like wow,
surreal.
And he beat him easily too. Just
yeah. When I first saw it when I was a kid, I was like, I cannot believe how fast all of these people are going down. They're dropping like flies.
And Goku's the only one able to get up because he has that thing that nobody else does, that he can get back up.
He's motivated.
Yeah.
And of course, for a while it doesn't work.
Yeah, but that scene where
you even see his face expression. It's like laughing.
And
like,
yeah,
oh,
like
God,
you said earlier, Broly asked, "Why do you keep getting up?" And he's like, "I don't know.
I never learned how to.
I never learned how to."
Like, why would you stay down? I never really learned how to.
And
he does smart remarks to Broly a lot.
This still is another
like that scene when he's just running in his hands crossed. He's just getting blasted constantly by Broly.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's right.
Why can't you dodge it? But then you understand, like, it's actually going. The blast is actually going pretty fast.
Yeah, and they hurt a lot more than.
Yeah, and Broly just makes throws. I'm like, they're small attacks. So I don't know how big Broly's hand is. Probably like that big.
Yeah, they're big enough to grab your head and crush it.
Or probably just his finger.
Okay, Renee, final thoughts on Broly.
Loved it. Awesome movie. It's great. Cool character. Love it.
Okay, Frank, final thoughts on Broly? Or do you want me to go first?
It doesn't matter. I'll say it.
You go last.
Right.
Broly. Well, I already basically did. I said he's a massively popular character. I understand now. I get it. Not crazy about that third movie. But I'm willing to watch the second one together with the first one. Just because I like Broly now.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I feel like I'm on the bandwagon now.
I don't blame you. Like Broly is the one thing I gotta remember the most, where you actually see the Z fighters, like all of them struggle like at will.
A lot of times, some fans will actually, when they say Dragon Ball Z, they'll immediately think about Broly.
Yeah.
He's a Super Saiyan.
That's why they got all the movies. They all mention him because it's like everyone keeps. Also, the one argument I hear a lot: Broly was Super Saiyan 2 in the first movie. I'm like, I don't know. He's like Super Saiyan 1.
He was probably like
a
massively powerful
one
Super
thing.
Saiyan 1.
That's one thing I want to point out about the whole like show and stuff. Like Ultimate Super Saiyan Trunks. For me, it took me a while to realize that's supposed to be Ultimate. I think it was just Super
What do you mean,
Saiyan
the
2.
one where he was really buff?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, there's like the
no,
Super Saiyan, and
that's...
there's like, I know I see the photos, and some are like titled Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, and in between there, there's like Super Vegeta or Ultimate.
Oh, you talking about when they have big
Trunks.
muscles?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like,
The Cell Saga.
Yeah. Because
There's
that's
like-
when they explain the whole muscle, how big the muscles are, and you move slower and whatnot.
That was like the level they achieved in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber after Super Saiyan 1.
My point is like, these titles they gave him like Ultimate, where it's not like Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 1, but it's Ultimate.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, you mean the
like,
black hair, the regular black hair?
No, it's kind of
like all these little in betweens.
Yeah,
like the muscle
and
ones.
it's just like
It's my the other things they use as
that's
reserve power.
dumb.
Like it's not fully released. It's maybe there's a reserve type of thing.
So
Because they understand that they have more power, but they're slower and being
because
slower
of
and
their bulky muscles. Yeah.
so
Super Saiyan 2 is
like
It's
Cell
still not Super
Cell
Saiyan 2.
realizes that too when he's fighting. Remember, he gets really mad and just becomes Super Saiyan, but he's just
yeah.
Yeah.
And Super Saiyan 2 is basically that, but you have the speed and
and that's why
everything else.
Goku's strong because he could turn Super Saiyan 3. Obviously, learn.
Yeah, and
And
in
also
the
because
world.
So-
like when you evolve to the next form, it actually like you actually
Okay.
become stronger, but
Who-
like not really put a toll on your body.
who actually? Because for me, also for a while, it took me a while to realize like what's Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2. Because I kind of feel like it's kind of similar, I guess, by the electric.
There's more hair.
Is there?
That's how
'Cause I
most,
feel like
that's
Super
what most
Saiyan
kids
3
will tell you.
Honestly,
His
for a
hair
while,
becomes bigger.
No, it's
Growing
the
up-
way I see it is when he turns Super Saiyan 2, there's more detail in the design of them. There's
isn't
more
there like
darker-
electricity?
yeah,
when
Yeah,
there's-
electric.
Electricity, yeah, and in Super Saiyan 3's case, his eyebrows disappear.
I
Yeah.
wonder why his
Super
design.
Saiyan 3, I thought Super Saiyan 3 was like, when I was growing up, I'm like, okay, I can obviously find distinct what differs Super Saiyan 3 from the other ones. Super
Yeah.
Saiyan 1 and 2 to me always seem kind of like, it doesn't look that much different.
The electricity and their hair becomes
It's much more bigger. It's much, you see
and
more bulk.
more detail.
Although
like you
from
said.
time
It's-
from time
it's
to time
spikier.
when they're fighting the animation though, sometimes they kind of
So,
forget to animate.
yeah.
So
Well,
you can
that's
see
just.
yeah.
But when they put the
When they
effort
put
in,
a pause,
it's,
yeah,
it's
it's
clearly they
it's
put
clear
effort
as day.
into it, Yeah,
So,
the
who,
difference is there.
the one last question, who never went Super Saiyan 2 then? Because
Goten and Trunks, Kid Goten and
I
Trunks.
think so.
Kid Goten and
yeah,
Trunks.
I'm pretty sure if you're gonna include GT, I think by that point I'm pretty sure they are.
No,
Well, I
Kid
mean, like-
Goten and Kid Trunks never turned
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 2.
what about
They did
Gohan?
Super Saiyan
Gohan,
3.
Gohan did,
Yeah,
right?
they turned Super
But
Saiyan
only
3,
when
but
they're
no
fused,
2, no
yeah.
2.
Gohan did,
And only
right?
when they're fused.
Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2.
And
Yeah,
Future
Gohan's the first
Trunks?
Future Trunks did too. That's when he
Well,
turned bulky, remember?
Isn't, I thought that was Ultimate Super
Yeah, that was
Trunks.
Ultimate. I think he does achieve Super Saiyan 2 when he kills Cell in the future.
No, he does. He is Super Saiyan 2. It's just the fact that he got so mad that remember Trunks didn't know anything about the muscles. He just thought of power, and that's why Cell kept beating them.
But at that point, he was Super Saiyan
2,
2.
yeah.
But he just had a lot of muscles.
Yeah, it's just that
I guess he didn't know how to really properly use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just he didn't know
Gohan
he didn't
did.
because he didn't condense himself to a certain level so he feels comfortable.
And Gohan did.
Although Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2 and like you just turned muscle and you're slower.
Yeah, he assumed that was what he was doing. Like
Yeah.
you're just doing what Trunks did.
No,
you're gonna
he's
be all
just-
slow. And
No,
then
he's
as soon
not.
as that, no, he's like, he's got the speed. He's got the most speed anyone's ever had.
He's got the power.
Speaking of speed,
He's a $1 million man.
Speaking of speed, me and Renaissance are going to do a Flash one,
Oh, yeah.
a Flash podcast.
The Flash podcast.
Oh,
The Flash.
we'll talk about the Flash.
Coming
and-
soon.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see when it happens next week.
All right,
next
Frank,
month.
final thoughts on Broly.
No more advertising.
He's awesome, and I'm glad to watch it again after so long.
And I will gladly.
It
watch
brought back
it
the
again.
inner kid, and I'll probably watch
It
it
really
again.
does, yeah.
Yeah.
Like me and brother, we actually sat down and watched it in the morning. Like, I forgot how great this
Just
movie
watching
was.
Dragon Ball Z when it's the
You
great
feel
episodes,
great
yeah,
watching
you kind of
it.
you
Yeah.
kind of revert back to a childhood state where you just get all, even if you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's like your first. They're like,
Just like when I was watching Broly, and then they mentioned Bardock. Oh, it's Bardock's son.
like it's everything to do with the Saiyans. Just here, this
it's
is
all
how everything
Saiyan,
to do
Yeah,
it's
with
all
the
it's
Saiyan
Saiyan.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
And
when-
of course, when you get the Saiyan stuff, you also gotta mention Frieza.
When I started watching
Yeah,
like
Frieza's there too.
even when I started watching like the Cell Saga, I mean I never seen that saga before, but the fact that I was just watching like a Saiyan in my TV, I'm like, oh yes, it's been so long.
It's been so
So
long.
And let's not forget that it was in HD.
Yeah, remastered.
That did.
DVD.
Thumbs up, Toonami.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh yes, Frank, you're Toonami.
Yeah. I'm glad it's back.
Okay, yeah.
I was excited with that and the return of Toonami. Oh my god, Toonami's coming back.
Not only that, but Dragon Ball Z.
If the BBC comes back, I'll definitely watch
is
it.
back.
The regular Dragon Ball
Oh,
Z.
yeah.
Not the.
But I mean, if they're gonna
Oh, not
bring
the Kai.
back
Yeah, I
the
would like to
show.
see like a lot of people like
If they bring back
me. I
the
grew
show,
up with
whatever.
the long version, the one that takes forever to get somewhere, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids today don't have
Patience.
They don't have patience. They have short attention spans.
Dude,
Yeah,
they want it
Of course,
now.
of course,
They
there's
want
not-
it now.
They want it now.
And it follows the manga style. Apparently, it's much faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
me, I grew up with the slow paced.
And also, no Garlic Jr. and Dragon Ball Z Kai. What the fuck? Okay, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say now.
All right, well, on that note, we'll close it up. So far, we all loved
Broly.
Broly.
Aye.
Broccoli.
Broly.
All right, I'm wrapping it over. This is episode of Dragon Ball Z Legend of Broly on ADD with Frank Bit.
Renaissance.
And 20th Christopher Fox.
Subject.